up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3. We made it. Hello, I hope you are well. Today we are talking about postpartum body acceptance, and there's a lot to get into. In this episode, not only am I coming to you in 2 days worth of filming, you'll notice in this video, one piece of filming is pretty clean, and you'll notice today, it's a little bit messy. It's a little chaotic around here. I have a broken tripod. And you know what? This is just mom life though, honestly. I'm trying not to stress over the little things. I'm trying to really be authentic in this journey on YouTube. So I'm like, Dre, don't clean up the living room. It's fine. You are talking to moms. You guys, hello. I love you guys so much. So here we are. If you're like, why is Dre changing outfits? What the heck is going on? Not only has this specific video been a little like just emotional for me to reflect back on my body acceptance journey, but it's been a little chaotic because I have not found the time, and I'm really trying to let go of the stress of that and really lean into, you know, it's because I'm a mom and we don't have a lot of time to make our hair look perfect all the time or clean up our living room or film all in one day. So I'm coming to you guys as a mom today, and always I strive to. But yeah, so I'm excited to dive into this. Not only do I want to talk about postpartum acceptance with my body, I also want to just start out just introducing you guys to my body acceptance journey pre-baby. Like I've dealt with my own issues in my head for quite some time, and I want to kind of take it back to where it all started. In no way in this video am I trying to tell you ladies how to feel with your body. This is just me sharing my journey in my own body acceptance. But I want to share because I feel like a lot of what I'm going to share today is relatable, and yeah, I'm happy to put it out there and hopefully inspire someone else somehow, and you know, make someone feel less alone. I want to say I was probably, you know, around the age of 12 when I really kind of developed, and I started feeling like, my legs are a little bit bigger than my friends, and my arms maybe jiggle a little bit where my girlfriends don't. I can say the word fat has been woven into my identity, and this term, thick, fat, big, heavy, these words, they've described me, they've put me down, they've made me cry many times, whether it was from ex-boyfriends, teachers, physicians, mean girls, you name it. For a long time, they used to really diminish me and my character. You know, my perception of myself was so distorted for such a long time, and truly, I felt like the number in the back of my pants defined me and essentially like wiped away everything else that I brought to the table other than my size. I don't know if you struggle with this, but it's just wild. Like our brains can really, really mess with our shit. Why was my body being a topic of conversation for anybody else but me? I was truly shook that these words seemed to grab onto me without my permission. So moving through my middle school age, being the fat girl, through high school, being cute, a little thick, moving into college, meeting, you know, one of my first boyfriends, you know, I felt like my curves then became a little more celebrated, but there were definitely those moments where I would like backpedal, and feel like, oh wait, no, I'm still the chubby girl. Probably been a good 10 years since I've really tried to like tune into my body and like celebrate my curves. Honestly, I feel like Aaron, shout out to my man, was like one of the first guys that really like you know, paid me attention for like all of the right things, but also paid me attention and like really like freaking loved my curves and like would tell me over and over and over. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, like this is kind of a different feeling. Like I can't say I had ever had that before. And so of course, you know, to hear it from your partner, it definitely like went in through my veins a little bit. And, you know, that felt great. But let's be real, ladies, like whether your partner tells you you're hot or not, like if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Fast forward a couple years, you know, being with Aaron, my fiance, then my husband, getting married, becoming pregnant for the first time, I truly felt like, wow, my belly has always been soft and big. But I had never experienced having my belly be big, like for a reason or for a purpose. Does that make sense? Like I can remember it so vividly, like being pregnant with my first boy and feeling like almost empowered in a sense with my belly. And this was such a foreign feeling for me. Like all the years prior to this, like I needed my belly to be flat. I couldn't wear a bodycon dress because in a bodycon dress, you see every ripple. You know what I mean? Like flat tummies and big juicy booties, I feel like were kind of like at the forefront of me, you know, becoming a woman. And, you know, to then become pregnant for the first time and feel like, wow, like my belly is actually like everyone's staring at it, like watching and waiting for it to become bigger. Like I felt really empowered in that. And that was super cool. Now, luckily my labors have gone really, really well. Like I look back at them fondly. Like I like to say that it's probably my favorite thing, like my favorite part of getting pregnant. Like I'm just like so like low key excited for my labors. And with that being said, like I feel so in tune with my body during labor. Like I'm that freak that like makes the playlist and like is like rubbing her belly, and I'm standing and I'm in the shower and I'm doing heat and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And specifically with my firstborn, I remember feeling so just like I had never ever felt so comfortable being bigger and so confident with just saying like, yeah, I just had a baby. I just had a baby, and here I am 2 days later doing dishes. I'm, you know, just freaking rocking it like I'm a mom. Because for so many years, I felt like I didn't have a true reason to be confident, or like maybe it was like cocky or, you know, frowned upon to be the girl that had a little bit of confidence. And I can honestly say that being pregnant, my relationship with my body and my body acceptance changes. And ladies, how incredible are our bodies? Like this is just so wild. Let's go over just a couple facts that we're well aware of now being moms, but like let's just call it what it is. Like we are so freaking amazing. When pregnant, we grow a new organ. Yes, ladies, I'm sure many of you are familiar with this organ, the placenta. Our body grows a new organ. Like, did you hear what I just said? Our total volume of blood is increased 50% higher than normal. The start of our pregnancy, our uterus is the size of a small pear. By the end of the 9 months, it is more like an oversized watermelon. Some of us get so honed in on the fact that our body is just bigger after pregnancy. Like our postpartum bodies are wild. But even not only that, like being pregnant, like sometimes it is so hard, like, and I'm guilty of it on this 4th pregnancy this far. I've already focused on the negative and oh my gosh, like my arms are getting jiggly and my ass is getting fatter and, you know, my legs are freaking like, my varicose veins are just wild. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we always put the negative at the forefront of our brain when it comes to our bodies? Ladies, we need to get better. I feel like it's so horrible to say, but I was so hard on myself when I pulled out my maternity clothes. I believe I pulled them out this time around at 9 weeks pregnant. And I remember just feeling like, oh, this feels so amazing to have a belly band already, because my jeans didn't fit and it felt so comfortable. Moms, I know you watching, you know how magical a belly band is and how horrible, like I've already like put this stupid pressure on myself in my 4th pregnancy to not pull my maternity bin down. Like I was already giving myself crap in my brain for pulling it down too soon. Who set these standards? Like, I think I set them for myself. How horrible is that? Set your own standard for your motherhood journey. If you can take anything away from this video, I strongly encourage you and myself, I'm taking my own notes, set the standard for your own journey. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself and no one else. I don't know if you've heard of Ashley Graham, but she is a plus size, are we even still using the term plus size? A plus size supermodel and body activist. And I swear, if you don't follow her, go and follow her, because she just like can really shift your mindset and your perspective on body acceptance and body positivity. One time I was watching an interview with her and she said something that it will forever stick out to me. She said, ladies, do not let the number in the back of your pants define you. And I never forgot that. So especially postpartum, like when you're like going through the numbers, oh, I'm a size 22. Like, oh my gosh, that was like, I remember feeling just like, how am I a size 22 jeans? Like before I had Jason, I was a size 12. I've gone up 10 sizes if I'm doing the math right? And, you know, I just giving myself grace through these precious times that now I look back at and I'm like, oh, I didn't even feel present in those moments. But you know, why add another layer of stress onto your body? Because again, our bodies have just gone through a crazy shift for the past 9-10 months, and here we are just focused on the number in the back of our pants. So Ashley Graham, shout out to my girl. Love her. Again, if you don't follow her, do it. You will not regret it. I want to say with Jason, my second born, I got to my heaviest weight rolling on in at 269 pounds. And I do remember after that, we had a trip to Mexico and I think I got down to 206 pounds. And although I am not one to place my worth in the number on the scale, for me, it really kind of just, it gave me a balance, because we can definitely recognize me being 269 pounds was not healthy for my joints, my mental health, my everything. But you know what? I did it in my own time, and I dropped my weight back down in my own time, and because I wanted to. As I get older, all I want is just fulfillment within myself. Like, I've kind of repeated it to myself the last couple years, like, Dre, you've had 4 babies in 5 years. Like, it's okay to not be at your goal weight. Like, especially knowing, like, or wanting to have 4 babies. Like, that was something that Aaron and I decided pretty early on that we were gonna like try to like focus on and go for. You know, I kind of told myself, I'm like, why get all snatched now, girl? Like, you're just gonna freaking blow up and get pregnant again. So yeah, I don't think it's the season for me to get snatched. Clearly, I'm 5 months pregnant, but you know, just I think giving myself that grace and you know, focusing on my children and their well-being obviously takes the forefront. Like, that's just where I'm at and the season that I'm in. And you know, some moms might think that setting my health aside and my own goals aside for this moment of life is, you know, probably not smart. But you know what? That's what worked. That's what has worked for me for the past 5 years. And I've had my moments of like really pushing the salads, but I've also had my moments of like, you know what? I want some freaking McDonald's because I'm pregnant with my 4th kid in 5 years and I deserve it. Ladies, let's continue to celebrate our bodies in labor, during pregnancy, after pregnancy. Like, I know I wouldn't speak about my friends the way I speak about myself sometimes. And I'm just like blown away at some of the things I can replay in my head and say about myself. Like, it's just horrible. We need to be our best friend and our biggest cheerleader. Like, I swear, man, like motherhood is hard enough. We do not need to be doing this shit in our heads. Like, we need to celebrate our bodies where they are. And if we're not happy with where they are, reach out to your girlfriends and be like, okay, like I need some accountability. I need some help. Like, no shame in that. Like, you know, try to partner up with someone if that helps you, or just do what makes you feel good. I know what makes me feel good, especially being postpartum and like kind of feeling like maybe I'm out of touch with my body a little bit, especially once baby's here. Like, my like biggest hype is like having a workout and like blasting like my absolute favorite kind of trap music. Like, you know, Meg the Stallion, like blasting that kind of music for me, like I turn into her. You know what I mean? Like, it brings me back to like being 22, 23, feeling hot, wearing crop tops. Like, I really try to just find what makes me happy and what makes me feel connected to my body when I don't find my body the hottest or whatever. So, you know, maybe do something like that. Like, see what truly makes you feel good and lean into that. Now, I wish there was, you know, a magic button we could all just push to, you know, be like full body acceptance power. Yes. But we all know that's not the case. So I think it's safe to say we're just like a work in progress and take it day by day. And if I can give any sort of advice, it's to surround yourself with people who love you unconditionally and who support you and want the best for you and your kids. And that's what I try to do, right, Jay? And I think, you know, not only with body acceptance, just accepting yourself as a whole, as an entire being is huge. Like, there is only one you. Your kids love you so unconditionally, and cherish that, because I swear, like, they might start to hold us to some stuff when they get a little bit older. And this is just, it's such a special season that I feel like I'm in with them being young. And I really just don't want to waste it on me feeling like I'm just a fat cow mom. Because you know what? I'm so much more than that. And so are you. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I swear, replaying this in my head, it has helped me in so many moments. There is one of you. You are special. Focus on yourself. Take all of the static out of your head. Do yourself a favor. Do not compare yourself, because it is the thief of joy. And remember, body acceptance and your journey on that is everlasting and forever ongoing. Give yourself some grace. I'm here for you. Anyone watching these videos, I swear, just DM me, shoot me a message, drop me a comment. I would love to hear, you know, where you're at with your body acceptance journey. And I'm here for you if you need any sort of hype. This is Hype Her Up, baby. Thank you so very much for tuning in to this week's episode. I feel like, again, I was a little bit of a hot mess when it came to filming this, but you know what? I just need to remember, like, you guys are here for the real, raw, honest messiness of it all, and that's what I'm trying to give you. Let me know in the comment box what you guys want to talk about on episode 4, and we will get it done. I am so excited, and I just so appreciate any feedback that you guys are giving me, any hype that you guys are giving me. I'm just taking it and feeding it to my soul. This is Hype Her Up. I am Drea Hernandez. I can't wait for more conversation.